Yeah. If I did it, then I did it right. This ain't happened for me overnight.
Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New York Jets taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight, it's our first Monday night game of the new season, and we've got a good one coming up, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New York Jets. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, a new season finally here. We had the great one Thursday night. All sorts of intrigue in the games yesterday, and now we put a bow on this first weekend with a good one here tonight.
We do put a spotlight on key games, don't we? Even key nights. Thursday night has become a spotlight night. How about Sunday night? But there still is some magic to playing on Monday night, and these two teams are feeling it.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And led out by the rookie. Expectations high here as he's making his first NFL start.
This week, such an important one for his entire offense, but for him especially. He wants to start this new season off strong. He's got big plans for this year, wants it to be one where he finishes among the league's best while leading his team to the postseason. A strong opening week is a great start to that and can create momentum that carries over not just to next week, but the next few weeks as well. A rising tide raises all ships, and if he can start this season off strong, his offense will benefit.
Ball again on second down. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. They'll run with Hall. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. Faced with their first third down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen third down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. They'll go again with Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7. On second down, a run with Hall. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
Here now, a third down and 8. Back to throw. Clark. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And here come the Bills for their first possession, led out by their 27-year-old quarterback in year 6. It's Josh Allen.
And it just feels like Allen has the Bills on the cusp of something great. Another 13-win season last year, and they're officially perennial favorites in the AFC. Behind that effort, continued excellence from one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL.
On 1st down, Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. To throw, it's Allen. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a 2nd consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They run for the first time with James Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. So for the Bills, Charles, a lot of people see them as the favorites to unseat Kansas City, not just as AFC champions, but potentially as Super Bowl champions. You take a peek at their first month of the season, the Jets tonight, home for the Raiders next week, then at Washington, home for the Dolphins before they make the trip to London in Week 5.
And it looks like a slate that's going to challenge them, and it probably will, but it's also one that's manageable. They've got a big-time offense and a defense that's been #1 in the league the last couple of seasons. They believe this is their year. How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But 2 kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coach to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
Well, he's going up top for Wilson. And this is caught inside the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Straight ahead is Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Clark. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Garrett Wilson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Jets will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. A drive that time of 6 plays. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
A catch and a first down from Stephon Diggs, one of the league's most consistently excellent receivers. 3rd straight season with over 100 catches and a near-career best of 11 touchdowns as well.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Second and 9. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. They work now on 2nd and 9. As they've got it as we resume action. On play action, Allen. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Jets force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Clark now, throwing to start the drive. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Running left, it's Hall. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
There's a nice play by Hall, who was hitting his stride and more, and looking like a franchise back when a torn ACL ended his rookie year at 7 games. We all saw the electricity. We felt it before he went down, though. The expectations very high for the future star here in year 2.
On first down, right back to Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Hall again. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The Jets on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. So after the INT, it's Allen. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Jets are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Looking to throw. Clark. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson is...
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Down the sideline he goes. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. Here's Clark throwing after the interception. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now Clark to throw on 1st and 10. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. A give running right is Hall. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 54 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a completion to Wilson. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Hall ought to give up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw. Clark. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. Well, with the problems they've had giving away the football in this first half, they've got to be over the moon that this is still a tie ball game. So here's where a quarterback has to move the turnovers to the back of his mind and focus on the present. And that's a good throw there to pick up a 1st down.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here's Allen. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Chuck Clark. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Safety blitz, such a fun play call to witness when it works. And the deep man can get home for a sack. Great timing by him. Interception earlier in this contest. Now a sack. He's definitely campaigning for Player of the Week honors, isn't he, partner?
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. And it's caught. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills have taken the lead. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And New York set to take the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Clark to throw on second down. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On third down, here's Hall. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. On the return, Hardy. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And leading 10-7, and they may just want to get this to the locker room. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Allen. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season, as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And it was the Panthers who began the Frank Reich era with a victory. Bryce Young, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Raiders. Russell Wilson, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Detroit Lions. Jared Goff, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. In the game you're watching, it was Josh Allen who was on target in that first half. His guys lead, though by only a field goal. Still anybody's game, as we send it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. Allen going to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give him the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Now Clark throwing to start the drive. Open man here is Conklin. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Clark now on first down. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Jets. Jeremy Ruckert, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Jets have retaken a third-quarter lead.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Zerline now for the PAT. And that makes it 14-10. So that drive, 4 plays. And all of that was capped off by a Jeremy Ruckert touchdown catch. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the slant. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davidson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Allen now on 1st down. Shoves him aside. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. Now Allen. Flush to his right. And he goes down. Jermaine Johnson now with his 2nd sack here on opening night.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen. Davis, nice grab. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 34 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Well, not only, Charles, did he beat double coverage to make the catch, and then as soon as he did, locked his gaze upfield and made sure to reach the end zone.
Go grab your dictionary, partner, look up determination, and his picture is going to pop right up. How about him getting through multiple defenders, finding his way through coverage, and making sure he got to the end zone? That's a big-time play right there.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 17-14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Gabriel Davis. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. New York set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. A handoff for Hall. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Throwing on first down. Clark going right side here, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Clark, and that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Over the middle, complete. That's Hall. And he needed to get to the midfield stripe, but he can't do it. He's about a yard short. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be fourth down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New York. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is, at the 6-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, you've certainly got to be on your toes defensively when you're facing Josh Allen. He can hit you from any angle. He's got arguably the strongest arm in the business, and he uncorks a deep one here. But that one falls incomplete.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. Here's Allen to throw it. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Here's Clark. Throwing to start the drive. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Operating from the gun, Clark. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now Clark to throw on third down. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Zerline's kick is up and through. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
And now out come the Bills. Well, the bad news, they had the turnover last time. The good news, their defense only surrendered 3. So now we are set up for a great finish, all tied here in the 4th. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 5. Allen now looks to throw. Right back to Cook for another completion. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. Allen on the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Bills on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
And now out come the Jets. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Clark to throw from his end zone. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Off the play fake, Clark, and that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. So a nice throw there. And, CD, I have to think you've been impressed with what you've seen thus far here in his debut.
Now, you know me well. I have been impressed because what I've seen is him starting to understand how to play the game in a short amount of time. The dazzling plays, they'll come with experience. But right now, we're seeing him handle the game, make all the smart plays, and the right reads.
High throw, but the catch is made. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
Talk about a momentum shifter right there. Tie game, 4th quarter. These are the plays that win you games. And now defensively, the question becomes, how do you respond?
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Clark. And he slings one that's incomplete. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then, and now after that completion there, they've got a 1st and goal.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. A carry here for the big tight end. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. C.J. Uzomah taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. And remember, that drive started back at the 2, 98 yards into the end zone to finish with that run.
And what do you think the guy who punts the ball was doing? I mean, when that drive started, he was thinking about, okay, catch it, get rid of it, right? When he's warming up in the net, don't step backwards and create a safety, because he was counting on worst-case scenario. And as the drive went on, he figured...
He turned that net into a hammock.
Exactly. Give me a drink of water and let me just relax.
Zerline good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And the Bills getting set to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. Flushed out. The ball comes out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Back to throw. Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want play, you need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. Looking to throw. Clark. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Now Clark to throw on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Clark. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Motion man left is Lazard. There's a fake on the Jets, sweeping instead. A give to Hall up the middle. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Hall again. And running with power here. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. And the Jets are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Now Zerline on and the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Allen and the Bills now. Down by 2 touchdowns. Just over 1:40 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Here's Allen. That's complete. It's Cook. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And that's complete to Davis.